low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single.
Hey guys, this is Just One Guy, and I'm back here with another update to Project Hermes. Now, in my last episode, I was working on the conversation system, and I more or less had it done. But what I wanted to do was create conversational abilities. And what this is abilities that can manipulate the flow of a conversation and unlock new options and stuff like that. Now, I'm just going to go in game and show you how I implemented this system. Now, before I can implement conversational abilities the way I pictured them, I had to give each character an emotional web. I had to give the characters the ability to feel emotions. Now, if you've been watching my videos, I did this in a previous game when I was making my Mistborn game, and I refined the system when I was creating my house AI. And essentially, what it does is each character has the base 8 emotions, and every other emotion is a variation upon those emotions. Now, depending on how much of these base 8 emotions the character feels, they'll feel one of these other emotions. You can see I have the bulls right here. These are the extreme forms of the emotions, and then the lower forms of the emotions. And I'll just trigger this right now and show you. Had the game paused. Sorry. You can see at the low end he feels serenity if his joy is low, and at the high end he feels ecstasy if his joy is high. And if it's in the middle, he doesn't really feel anything. That's just the normal state of the emotions. And that's basically how the emotional system works. Now, where this becomes important, when you have a conversation, depending on how the conversation goes, you can manipulate the AI's emotions. Now I'm just going to go in game and hit E and talk to you. The first thing I got done with the ability, the conversational abilities, was the store. So if I open the store, you can see it opens the store menu. I still got to fix the camera because it's just focused on the characters. I'm going to do that later on. But if you open this, you can buy and sell stuff just like normal. You see the NPC has it now. And that works just the way you think it would work. I can sell an item to him, I can give the item to him, and it basically works. Where it gets interesting, if I open up my menu, go to my abilities, and go over here, you can see I have an ability called Mental Joy. And what this does is it adds 0.5 to the emotion of joy. Now, I didn't mention this, but this is the current emotions that the AI is feeling, but it also creates a separate emotional web for how it feels to whatever character it's interacting with. So right here, this is the player, and this is how the AI feels towards the player. Now, when I'm talking to an NPC, they have their saved memories of how they feel about me right here, and then they have their current emotions of how they feel right here. And when you're talking to them, how they felt about you before will impact of how they feel about you now. So if I unlock this ability called Mental Joy, and I go back into conversation, you can see now I have this button right here called Mental Joy. And every time it's my turn to talk, what I can do is hit this button, and you can see it added 0.5 to the amount of joy the character is feeling. And if I go right here to the AI, it added 0.5 to its, the way it personally feels, the way the AI personally feels towards the player, but only half of that goes to the current emotions. So if I go through the conversation again, that button will come up again, and I'll have the opportunity to do it again. And I'm just going to pause it. Every time this little menu right here comes up to show you how much of his base emotions he's feeling, just to give you some sense of what the AI is currently feeling and how it can be manipulated. And that's essentially how the conversational abilities are going to work. It sounds a bit complicated, but it's not really that complicated. What I'm basically going to use it for is just if you want to make the AI afraid, or if you want to make them angry or you feel rage, you keep just manipulating their rage. Another thing I set up was just do regular conversation, like right here. I can actually add emotions to these right here. So whenever I say something, I can say something to actually make the AI mad instead of manipulating them mentally. So as you can see right here, if I keep pressing that button, say if it was for anger, I could just keep making the AI angrier and angrier until they feel rage. It's an interesting system, and right now I have it fully implemented. So I'm just going to add stuff the AI is going to do when it gets mad or when it gets angry, and add different type of behaviors based on that right here. But I'm really happy with the way I got the system worked out, and everything's working well. And that's what I was working on for the past week. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching.